Okay. Wow, okay. Armadillo going between my legs. Alright, so here we are with more Final Fantasy XIV, yeah. I am getting better at handling Sage. I have to admit though, there's still some times where I kind of forget I have certain moves, like I kind of forgot that Tark over there helps reduce damage taken, which I could have been using on a tank on big pulls this whole time. Oh, damn you, hindsight. But it's fine. Actually, you know what? Now that it got me thinking about it, I'm just gonna move this one from here. And then remove... wait. I'm gonna move that one over, but let me just move this. Okay. Okay, and then, let me see, where is it? I'll put that one there. This is a party heal, so I'm gonna put that here, actually. Okay. Where's Pepsi? Oops. Wrong button. I'll put Pepsi here, actually. And then... that's the one I want to move, Tarkal. Put that there. That way it's just easier access to it, like, especially during a pull. I'm like I said, I'm getting better at doing, the big pulls that they do. Oh, nice. I got a bunch of improvements just from going to level 82. Nice. Oh, that one's gonna be a good one once I get that. It looks good. To heal unaspect damage to all enemies. Oh, a straight line. Okay. Interesting. Let me see. I'll put Swiftcast there. Isuna's up there. Do I have Surecast anywhere? No, I only put the limit break there. Ooh, okay. Shit, alright, hang on. Alright, I will put Surecast there, that's always good to have. Repose will be there, which I should have had before. I think I have everything I need. Alright, hold on. I'm just giving it one silver. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Holos, Panheima, which I just learned, and then I got these ones, which means I could put Crisis here, and then I still have room for one more there. So Crisis and Numa can be on those last slots. Okay. Alright, we good. And it stopped raining. Okay, so now that I finally got all that sorted out, let's talk to Glenard. This is the guy we need. Oh, there's everyone there! Shadow walk with me. Glenard is overjoyed to welcome the conquering hero's return. What's up? Oh, it isn't the Great Hunter herself. That's me, I guess. As if you don't know, all 4 of the cardinal virtues laid low, all with your help. You're at the top of the stairs, Sari. When the night returned to Lakeland, we knew in our hearts that change was on the horizon, but never did I dare hope that you might help rid us of those terrible fiends. You surpassed my wildest expectations. Oh, you know, all in a day's work of killing things. Oh, hi. Not mine, Glenard. When I first laid eyes on her, I had an inkling that she was the hero we've been waiting to come along. Huh, easy to claim after the fact. If you'd indulge me, though, I would love to hear you tell how it all played out. The hunting of the virtues, that is. Oh, anytime. I will tell you right now everything. Oh shit. I smacked right into the freaking desk here. My word, there's so much more to it than I realized. And here I thought you'd only have to track down the bloody things. Gods, though, the things you learned about the Warriors of Light. So many secrets and details lost over time. And for all their hard work and sacrifice, they somehow brought about the flood? Can't say I understand it at all. But it's a bloody tragedy, it is. We should gather the others and toast their memories. Heroes of Eld, brave and true, to be remembered forevermore. Also, I'm seeing a smudge of my glasses, god damn it. Now, I'll think you to not let your bleeding heart drive you to offer up a fortnight's stock of spirits. Attend to your other customers, and let me speak with the hero of here and now. Whatever would I do without your good sense and wisdom? Very well, I'll leave you to entertain her. But don't think we won't be having that drink someday. Alright, I'll see ya. Gotta invite Guy on if you're gonna be drinking. Sari, I must thank you for sharing with us incredible tales. It is only right that I pay you in kind. Okay. What do you mean by that? With the ending, that is. With the story of the true villain who towers above the virtues. The devil more deserving of death than any that yet lingers in this world. If your curiosity has been piqued, then meet with me atop the balcony overlooking the crystalline mean. I will be waiting there until you do. Okay, she's been all mysterious. It was by the crystalline mean, right? Oh wait, no, it's over here. Yeah, okay. You came, as I knew you would. Never met a mystery you could leave well enough alone. Or a demon that you could let live, am I right? And this demon is undeniably deserving of death. Make no mistake. To cut them down would be just and proper. The act of a goodly person. And that is just what you are. I can see that. What are you getting at? No need to grow impatient or be offended, my friend. But before you pass judgment on this villain, you need first understand their part in everything. Who they were to the fallen warriors of light, for instance. Of course, right about now, you must be wondering how I know what I know. What a tavern wench of all people has got to do with any of this. Let me tell you then. I am the one who brought together the virtue hunters. I am the one who marked you as a potential ally to them. and bade you join them in their quest. I alone knew what had to be done, and what sort of sinner would be needed to see this tale of tragedy and betrayal brought to an end. But come, we have many miles ahead of us still, to Kalusia and the Codger's Crook. I will go on ahead and wait for you there. Wait, where exactly is this? Oh, you're like in between. I think it's closer to right. Got my car. Alright, so... is that house there? Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I see her there, yeah. Oh, you changed clothes. Hi. So, why are we here? You're accustomed to life on the road, I see. As am I. Do you recognize this place? I thought you might. Here is where it began, where Ardbert first met Lamet. Oh yeah, it is. Still young and lacking experience, but possessed of so much potential. Heroes in the making, even then the keen-eyed could see. They would only fulfill that promise much later though, after joining with their other dear companions, Brandon and Renderave. And one other, an elven woman, not half bad with a sword. But perhaps you're already asking the question. Who? There were 5 warriors of light in all, but she would make 6. I mean, remember that from the cutscenes, the visions in the past. Indeed, after adding in Ardbert, there does seem to be one too many. But believe me when I say there was indeed a 6th adventurer lost to history, and her name was Silva. Though I doubt I need convince you of this truth. When you walked in the Virtue's memories, you saw her time and time again, did you not? Yeah. Quite a bit of times, yes. Then you saw the true villain, the traitor responsible for all their woes. Let's continue the story elsewhere, to Amarang in the Fields of Amber. So you're over here. You saw the true villain's face in their memories, and I told you her name in Kalusia. But what were her crimes, you ask? Hearken to my tale and you will learn. Silva had joined the others before they first met Ardbert. After their party of 5 came to this place, they took on a commission to slay a powerful beast that had taken up residence in the mines. Wait. Alright, sorry, I was hearing some weird noises outside. Said beast was believed to be the instigator of ever more terrible tremors, and so time was of the essence. But during their hurried search, they crossed paths with their future companion, then a competitor aiming to usurp their prize. After another tremor triggered by the beast trapped them all underground, they had no choice but to work together to lay it low. But to their dismay, even after its death, the earth continued to shudder violently. As the adventurers looked to each other in confusion, Ardbert strolled towards the beast's body and grabbed hold of a curious stone, a stone brimming with untold ether that he had sought out that he might harness its potential to rescue a loved one lost to the rift. Tainer. But so powerful was the stone that it warped the flow of the life stream. Its very existence was a threat. And so when faced with a choice between one life and countless others, Ardbert wept and shattered the stone. He had held his comrade's salvation in his hand and cast it aside for the greater good. For his sacrifice he was judged a hero, and in that instant a warrior of light was born. In life, Ardbert was a pragmatic figure, whose wisdom and sagacity were admired by all. Little wonder that in death he would retain his virtue. Alright, and then... But as Ardbert mourned the friend he forever lost, the betrayer Silva looked on in silent contentment, for they had taken the first step on their path towards becoming heroes, brave and true. His sacrifice had sparked the transformation, so as fuel for the ritual to come. What ritual, you may wonder? Fear not, all will become clear in time. Come with me to Raktika, to the city of swamps. We must retrace the steps as they were taken to understand the depth of her treachery. Alright, now to Raktika. Lahi. We're about to talk about Renda Ray, aren't we? This is where we fought her. This place too is familiar to you, no? From days recent and long since past. After the events in Almarang, Ardbert and his companions and his comrades grew in fame. Spurring others to entreat their aid, the adventurers sought out greater and greater challenges, and in pursuit of another, they came to Raktika. While here, the hunter Renda Ray learned that the notorious Mark, Balankitz, was near, and so under the cover of darkness she slipped away from the others to slay the beast by herself. Like Ardbert before, of course, you already know what her motive was. Balankitz had robbed her of her fellow hunters. Only vengeance would redress the balance. Moreover, she would not dare risk the lives of her new comrades, so terrified was she of the mere possibility that she might have to relive that terrible day. And so she faced Balankitz alone, and would have surely died for it, had Ardbert and the others not arrived in time to help. Like Ardbert before, of course you already know what happened next. For her love, her conviction, and her resolve was she chosen by Hydaelyn. And from that day forward, Renda Ray swore never again to betray her comrades' trust, to share with them the triumphs and the tragedies, to relinquish the freedom she had once held in the highest. The bravest, most courageous hunter that ever was. That moment would define what she became in life, and in death. Uh-huh. Her sacrifice would hasten the transformation, so as fuel for the ritual to come. The betrayer Silva looked on, yet more satisfied. They were oblivious to her machinations, unaware that they were dancing to her tune. Their journeys continued, and so must ours, to Ilmeg and Legaia. This was Brandon, yeah, in the tank quest. Which, Legaia was the castle. Okay. Here we are. Are you fucking serious? Oh, get out of here. Here. Alright, here we are in the middle of the rain. It's coming down pretty hard. Are you sure gonna stay out here for... Okay. As beautiful now as it was then, you saw it too. Would you not agree? With the death of Balakutes, the legend of Ardbert and his comrades had grown larger than ever. Thus emboldened, they came to the kingdom of Everett. Ardbert had long been troubled by what some had dubbed a magical plague. Innocents found transformed into misshapen fiends that the kingdom's knights had no choice but to put down ere the contagion spread. Brandon had been one such knight. In his youth, he had served the Princess Saldia faithfully, only to be cast out for a single mistake. Thus did he take to the road where he met Ardbert and the others. Having grown stronger and wiser and more respected, Brandon felt it was time to return and redeem himself. And with the aid of his comrades, he did just that. Tadric, the court mage, was unmasked as the mastermind of Everett's misery, and by disgraced knight's blade was he brought to justice. I'm telling you what's like, of course. But with his dying breath, Tadric cursed the Princess Saldia, sentencing her to a fate worse than death. So what you missed was that, it's basically a recap of everything that we saw in the the role quests. So we saw the one with Lamit. No, wait, no. No, the first part was... Okay, so, yeah, the Ciela is the, waitress, basically, you could say, at the place where you're doing the role quests at, like when you're taking them on. So she was like, oh, I need to talk to you in private. We go out somewhere aside. She goes, well, there's actually a traitor that betrayed all the Warriors of Light, basically. And then this person needs to be put down, basically. Gotta kill them. Because of what they did, it was, they need to be punished for it. So, and then, we're going to these different places. We went to Almeraig, where she talked about Ardbert, the wizard guy that was in the group. And then now we're talking about Brandon, the guy, the tank, the Rogadan guy who was the tank, the paladin, basically, the tank paladin of their group. But with his dying breath, Tadric cursed the Princess Saldia. So, oh yeah, that's right. He turned into a monster. Oh shit, I freaking skipped that. Oops. Need to put him to sleep. Night night. I fucking skipped that bit of dialogue. What did he... At her behest did he raise up his blade, and for the sake of the kingdom strike down his liege lady. No, do not skip it, please. With that single stroke, he forever changed, though nearly not in the way that was necessary. He stood at the precipice, and almost forsook his compassion for unflinching judgment, but mercifully turned aside at the last. Thus did he find and embrace true justice, that which weighs law and heart together, and strives for the greater good. 'Tis a long, difficult road from which many stray, settling for simpler moralities. But I don't expect no less of the man who became that cutscene. His sacrifice would strengthen the transformation. 'Twas fuel for the ritual to come. As her companions grew more powerful, so too did the betrayer Silva. Bit by bit, they brought her closer to her goal. So I don't know if you remember, but there was an elven girl. Looks a lot like her. She was part of the group in all those flashbacks. But it was not yet finished. To Kalusia they returned, and so must we. Tamra and the next chapter of our tale await. So she's actually like putting, even though we did this all in different order, she's actually putting the actual timeline of how these things happened. So the whole thing with Ardbert and finding that stone that was supposed to save Tainer, remember from that monster that was causing those earthquakes, basically? That happened first. And then this thing with... No. Oh shit, I forgot Rendere, the cat girl archer. So it was Ardbert, and then they went to Raktika, where Rendere went after the big electric leopard antler thing. Yeah. Antlered leopard thing, yeah, the giant thing that did electricity and roaring. That happened after, and after they killed Keats, which is what it was called, that's when they came over here in Vebert, and where Brandon discovered the real mastermind of the magic plague that was turning people into monsters here. And that was the tank roll quest, I remember. And now we're going to Kalusia, which I'm pretty sure is Lamit. It's kind of nice to know the actual, like, order of events that happened. Alright, we're here. I was like, she could step on me. Yeah, Silva, yeah, that was the 6th Ranger, basically, was her. Slowly but surely, the adventurers were fulfilling their potential. Words of their deeds in Vebert spread like wildfire, and their legend grew ever larger. But for all their success, the fledgling heroes would be forced to endure more hardship and welcome more sacrifice. Yeah, this is Lamit now. They pressed deeper into the depths of Raktika, towards ancient Ronka. 'Twas there that the dwarf Lamit came to a crossroads, for in claiming the magic she desperately desired, she would be forced to renounce something equally precious. Dwarves, a reclusive lot, want to withdraw from the outside world that their many traditions might be preserved in isolation. When the stone blight began to spread, they chose to lock away the afflicted and refused to seek outside help. But Lamit would not abide this. She vowed to save her alien kin, her sister among them, even if it meant violating dwarven law. With her newfound power, she returned and cured the sick. But for this, she was banished by the Council of Elders. This came as no surprise, for she had made her peace with it long before. When she stood in that ancient ruin and called upon forgotten guardians to grant her forbidden knowledge, she knew then what the price would be. She had weighed her traditions and identity against the lives of those she loved and made her choice. Though it pained her terribly, and in ways only a dwarf could understand. And Hydaelyn, it would seem. Right, that's how she became a warrior light, because she got the crystal. Through hardship and sacrifice was a new warrior of light forged. A healer that knew more than any of the value of life. It would do anything to see it preserved, even in death. Her sacrifice would nearly complete the transformation. 'Twas fuel for the ritual to come. Very soon, then, very soon. For Ardbert and his companions had stumbled upon evidence of a larger design, threads linking together the disparate troubles of the realm. A name spoken only in whispers, the Shadowkeeper. A singular force sowing chaos and discord throughout Norvrand to an unknown end. If the Warriors of Light truly wished to save their world, then they would need to confront this villain amongst villains. And at the end of their exhaustive search, at the end of their struggle, who do you think they found waiting to welcome them with open arms? I'm gonna guess it's Silva. The answer to that awaits us in Lakeland, our final destination. The villain yet walks among us, Sari, unknown and unpunished. Go on ahead and wait for me at Laxon Loft. There are preparations for which I must first attend. Alright. Ugh. Oh, well, I can still teleport. Alright, let's see. Lakeland. Forge job. Yeah, because Laxon Loft is closer to that thing there, yeah. Okay, I did it right. Oh, it's raining here now? God damn it. The storm just moved from Ilmeg to over here. It's lightning right now. Alright. Off we go to the big castle. So basically, because, you know, obviously the first is a reflection of the source. Hold on, where's the... So all of Lakeland is supposed to be... Yeah, this is supposed to be Mordona, the equivalent of Mordona. Ilmeg is Gridania. No. It's actually Kurthis. That's basically, you know, like where the Foundation is, and yeah, Ishgard is at. And then this is supposed to be Gridania. Raktika is Gridania. Kaluzia is obviously Vilbrand. That doesn't count. And then this is supposed to be Thanalan. Although this map kind of makes it look even weirder. I wonder if I could push it back. Ah, there we go. Yeah, this looks... Yeah, this is Amarang. Yeah, Thanalan. Thanalan's toward the bottom of Eorzea. Raktika, that's Gridania. Yeah, so right here, this would be Gridania. And then over here would have been Alamigo. But, you know, that... It looks like Alamigo got, like, split in half in this world. Because of the flood. Yeah, this is supposed to be Kurthis. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. That's Kurthis. Yeah, this is all Kurthis. And then Vilbrand. Basically, Linza Laminza. And then, yeah, Mordona, like, right in the middle of everything. Also, who messaged me anyway? Really? It was a fucking... fucking advertisement. I'll report that later. Alright. Here you are. Maybe I should have switched to a tank job. No, if I was gonna fight her, I would have said I was gonna fight her, right? Maybe. Or whatever, I'm really good at the stage now. Oh, that is pretty sweet armor. Taking a fight with me? Oh my god, that sword's even cooler. Gotta get that bread somehow. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is the moment. Damn you, Silva. We were comrades in arms. Friends. That we were, and that we are. Everything I said, everything I felt, it was all true. You mean the world to me. You're the bloody Shadowkeeper! What in the hell was this for? My edgelord senses are tingling. For you, for every one of you, to forge you into heroes worthy of her blessing, that she might choose you as her champions. Heidelin? A ruthless mage consumed by the pursuit of power, to save his friend no matter the cost, but he has sacrificed a warrior born. A mournful hunter, scarred by tragedy, resolved never again to trust in others, by her sacrifice a warrior born. A disgraced knight who yearned to steal his heart in justice's name, by his sacrifice a warrior born. A troubled healer, torn between tradition and love, by her sacrifice a warrior born. And their leader, an adventurer with a heart overflowing with love for his dearest comrades, who must now bring his axe to bear against his own. By his sacrifice a warrior born. I am the villain you seek, the keeper of shadows from a world shrouded in dark. By our struggle will this world be shattered and its soul saved. So, a world shrouded in dark. She's basically saying that she came from the 13th, which is one of the reflections that turn into a void. Silva! Oh, we're gonna beat up Silva now. Ah, why couldn't I have been here 5 minutes sooner? It's okay, Icy. We just got to this point. You know, you already know that everything before this point is basically a recap. A recap and also a proper timeline of how the events folded out for all the role quests. Saw it all, did you? I thought you might. Mother's gift has a knack for showing us exactly what we need to see. If not what we want to, or when. They knew me as Silva. But my real name? It doesn't matter. Like you, I am not of this world. I crossed the rift and came to the first. My home, the 13th, fell too dark in a calamity that mirrored the one which nearly claimed this world. I was one of several heroes who failed to save it. Of course, the Ascians. Oh, the boy, Anukalai. I have glimpsed him in your memories. He was a friend. Like him, I heeded the words of the Ascians, and that I might redress the balance, I chose to come here, and hasten a rejoining of worlds. A shard subsumed by dark demands a mirror of blinding light. Primordial forces will strive to achieve equilibrium. But there is a solution. A single solution, I believe. Were a flood of light to consume this shard in its entirety, it would be of no use. The Ascians made clear it must be brought to the brink, but no further. The task was difficult, but the plan simple. Souls predisposed to light, fledgling heroes in the making. I would bring together Ardbert and his comrades and groom them for a higher purpose. She's a groomer! Alright, still about to be cancelled right now. I would play the part of comrade and guide their course all the while laboring in secret to pit stronger and stronger enemies against them. Until finally, once there are warriors of light brave and true, I would reveal myself as a warrior of darkness and extinguish the radiance forever. Thus would this world be primed for a rejoining and the source for a calamity. That's what she's saying. I was not expecting that smooth voice. Yes, he has a nice voice, doesn't he? I told you. He's got that English voice. English-Irish voice. The Ascians who call themselves Maitron... Oh! Maitron Logrith. So, okay, those are the... Not yet, really. So these are the two Ascians that were, you could see them in the Eden raid storyline. I think Logriff is supposed to be, is Gaia in that storyline. And Mitron was the first Sin Eater, I believe? Or part of it, anyway. Okay, yeah, we're confident it would succeed. And indeed, Ardbert and the others rose to the occasion, as I knew they would. Perfect to voice the villain gentleman in a show. It was not to be. I had misjudged Ardbert. His comrades before him had made their sacrifices in turn, and as their near, I had grown stronger for it. Had he but embraced his role and struck me down, victory would have been mine. But Ardbert, dear Ardbert, would not forsake his heart. In the end, he chose mercy. He chose love, and I was undone. The rest, you know. He sought out Mitron and Logriff and granted them what he refused me. They accomplished everything they set out to achieve. And then the flood came and washed it away. In the wake of my betrayal, I would look on from the shadows and reflect on my many sins as all fell to ruin. Denied death then and now, and perhaps ever after, as a fragment of my essence endures. But then one day years ago, my fallen comrades rose again as the cardinal virtues. It coincided with the arrival of the first Scions, I later realized. A defense against the forces being marshaled to undo my failure. I can't but assume the Ascians planted the idea in Valthyri's head. They were his creations, after all. And with their graves in Yulmoran territory, it was now thus a simple matter to have their bodies exhumed and prepared. Who am I to speak, you may think when I say this, but when I saw these abominations he had wrought in their image, I was filled with such despair, such anger. I cannot unwrite the past. My soul is stained with blackest sin, and I will not pretend that it can ever be otherwise. But this act, this I could not ignore. If the Ascians were going to such lengths, then surely others would cross the rift in due time. And so I hatched a plan. I would assume the guise of Ciela, and as her take up residence in the Crystarium, and where I would take measures to bring together the most ambitious of adventurers, individuals driven by more than mere coin, virtue hunters. That way, when the enemy the Ascians feared more than any came to the first, the stage would be set. They would join in the hunter's quest, and together unmake Valthyri's simulacra, and lay their souls to rest once more. And so you did, Ciri. The virtues are no more. But the one ultimately responsible for their creation, the devil who set them on their doomed path, lingers still. You know all there is to know of the heroes who saved this world. The truth I kept hidden in the shadows is yours, and there are no more secrets to share. And so I ask you now to grant me that which Ardbert could not. Death. I don't kind of want, I mean, I know I'm all about killing people, and you kind of are asking the right person, but I don't know how I feel about killing someone who is clearly remorseful about what they did, and they're kind of like putting their neck right where my sword is, so, you know, that doesn't feel right. I mean, if I want to kill something, I want it to be a good fight. I don't know about someone willingly falling on my sword. That's not a fight. So, and, you know, you still got things to do. Or Ardbert think as well. No, don't do this. Don't you spare me like he did. How could you stand there and say I deserve to live? Knowing everything I did, the lives I destroyed, the chaos I wrought. The Warden's pale in comparison. Surely there's no greater villain than the Shadowkeeper. Wow, this is a pretty... It's kind of meta in a way, because this is the opposite. This is literally Ciri's character development in a way, and in her original story. Gotta live to atone it. For every life you kill, then you save another one. I should have expected a hero would say something like that. How does one even seek atonement? 'Tis an undiscovered country, with no charts or stars to guide. How will I even know when I find it? Perhaps I may yet find purpose in preserving my comrade's legacy, in helping others to understand the sacrifices that made them true heroes. For now, I shall return to the Crystarium, and continue to assist Glennard, while spreading the forgotten tales of the Warriors of Light. You would have been good friends, you and Ardbert, in another life. Oh, we're one now. Maybe you and I as well. I mean, he's literally our alternate. Alright. Back to the Crystarium we go. He's inside me. We're more than good friends now. Wait, oh god, I'm this game discombobulated here. Alright, here we go. Hey! Looks like that person's starting up. No, level 79? Either they finished them all or... No, wait, they gotta be level 80. Or maybe they just got to the end of Shadowbringers. Almost to the end, they realized, oh shit, I didn't do any of these role quests. And now they're going into it. That's something that happens, it happens to some people when they realize, oh, I had to do that. Time to go back. I tell you, I am not at all accustomed to wearing armor any longer. Simply moving about in it isn't enough to tax my strength. And fighting... any one of Catalina's recruits could probably put me flat on my back. Fortunately, I need to rely on my sword to spread the truth of my fallen comrades' deeds. Only words and the passage of time will see their legacy redeemed in the eyes of the people. Thank you for accompanying me on my journey of remembrance, Sari. May your deeds ever be remembered and celebrated as all heroes deserve. Thank you. Also, hold on. Oh, yeah, I thought it looked familiar. So she used the top of the... Yeah, I see what kind of glam she used. Okay. The Scion skirt bottom. The caster top that you get in Shisui the Violet Tides, and then she used like a different kind of glove set to get rid of the sleeves. No, she went right over there. See? She went to talk to Sarig, so she's just probably behind. She's over leveled, didn't do the role quest, got stuck at that point in... You know, when you go to the, into the Tempest, and then talk to... What's his name? The guy who makes your gear as well in there, yeah. And then realized, oh shit, I can't progress, and then that's how she came back here. At least at this point, she could just one-shot it all, so... That would be efficient. Alright, so then now we got one last bit of thing to do. Grenold, yeah, that's not, yeah, it was Grenold. Because I think that happened to me one time where I was progressing Shadowbringers and I got to that and I was like, oh, right. The role quest. Whoopsie daisy, better go and do that right now. Hi, Tataru. Bye, Tataru. I gotta talk to someone. Hey, look what I found! Hello. As pleasure as always, Sari. What would you ask of me? Wait a minute. I've already revealed to you the origins of my suit. Okay, this, we must have trust between us. Okay, yeah, he took off the mask. As I once explained, I was not born in this world. Yeah. I think I heard this right. Twisted incarnations of darkness, those of light who stood opposed them, were just like... I'm told they were more like me, young and touched by the echo, but the darkness consumed all ere we learned of each other's existence. Even the servants of the power, which annihilated my world, could find naught to salvage in the emptiness which remained. So to tell you, I've heard from you before, but I feel the story bears repeating. But think of it as a mantra, warning that you might avoid the same terrible fate. Tis fortunate, however, that this world is bountiful where mine own was found wanting. You become the hero that I never was, strengthened and steadied by the companions and the signs of the seventh dawn. Okay. I don't know if I'm rereading everything he's already said before, but... As I understand, you were some... Oh, here we go! It was Cielo I had to talk to? Oh, shit. As I understand, you were summoned across to the rift to another world, the first, whereupon you reversed its perilous pitch toward light. But your deeds did not end there. Nay, you went on to strike down no lesser Nastian than the emissary himself, Elidibus. To the last he stayed his course, rounding up his life for his mission. He may well have accomplished if it were not for you. Oh right, he saved him. Your victory is an event to be rejoiced, as all our victories over the Ascians. Yet if truth be told, I find my heart is torn. For as much suffering as he has caused, Elidibus saw fit to save my life. Oh, she had a new quest? Oh, it was her. Oh, goddamn, I had to go back to Hysterium. Alright, hang on. Hang on, kid. I'll be right back. I could have sworn that I could have just talked to him. But Then again, my memory is faulty as fuck sometimes, so yeah. Yeah, it was her. Safekeeping! Cielo appears surprised, though not displeased to see you. Okay. If it isn't Sari, loitering about the stairs just like any old evening. And here I was worried that you had gone back to your world for good, and I was too late. I mean, I have, but I can come back anytime. It's just that I've been thinking about the crystals belonging to the Warriors of Light. I hear they ended up with you after you lot defeated the Virtues. I assume you have Ardberts as well? Well, they were kind of given over to Grenell, you know. And then we left Ardberts with Seto. Yeah, that's right. Indeed, that does seem appropriate. His bond with Seto is deep and enduring. As for the others, I'd hoped you might be persuaded to leave them in my care. With you? It was only right that they, like Ardbert, should accompany you on your journey to set this world back on its proper course. Yet you now have a home you must return to, while the first is theirs. After all they did to keep it safe, they deserve to be here to see what its future holds. Well, you kind of have a point there. Oh, don't make that face. I know it's a big decision, but it needn't fall entirely to you. There are others here who care for the Warriors of Light as much as you do, aren't there? Well, Giot's there. Hey. Ah. Now that's some damn fine ale. How many should I order for you? I know you ain't much of a drinker, so... 6? 7? Try 8. That's good. What, you want help deciding the fate of Lambett's crystal? Any others too? Does this place have any bigger tankards? Well, if you insist, Lou Reek owes me drinks. Plural. So I'll make sure he joins us. Maybe find Granson while I'm at it. You go on and wait for Sarah Container. Order around while I'm out, you two. You hear? Go get him, Giat. Hey, hey! Good to see you, Sari. What did you say that has Giot so worked up? We're gonna have a meeting. The crystals, huh? That does sound like a conversation worth getting everyone together for. Did little Rick really promise to pay for Giot's drinks? That's a disaster in the making. Not just hers, round to a lot of us. Might be that the lad yet has a few things to learn about coin and the scarcity thereof. Still, I'll not turn down his generosity. Go and tell the barkeep we'll be needing food and ale for the table. Fine, but please try to exercise some restraint. I'll not carry you back to the room again. Sarah, goddammit! Be more responsible! At least you're not putting to work in the silver mines. Hey, hey! Here we are! How much of a head start did you get? Should I ask them to bring out the cask? Partly we're gonna get banned from my Gion's drinking habits. I reckon we should hear Sari out first. Hey guys, all good to see you again. So that's what's going on. So you're telling me that the barmaid was one of Ardbert's companions, not to mention the Shadowkeeper. And from a different world? That's laying on a bit thick. It certainly raises questions. Quite, such as how she retains her youthful visage. Not that. I had my suspicions about her. The other night I was at the counter, quaffing my ale, having a grand time, and next I realized I'm outside without a guild to my name. It ain't the first time. It could only be the power of the Shadowkeeper. And not that you drink enough to fell a small army. If Sari says it's true, I'm inclined to believe it, which leaves us with the matter of entrusting the crystals to her. She's right that this was Brandon's home, the others too, and it's home to their most important memories. Not all of them good, maybe, but everyone they loved is laid to rest here. I agree. Ardbert belongs here. Ardbert's crystals with Seto in this world. Lana would want to be near. Renderay as well, I think. She'd want to be with her friends, in the place that she loved. So we're all in agreement then. It seems we all agree. A toast then, to the warriors of light! Oh my god. Hey! Drink up, I'm paying, and as bounty hunters, I expect you all to take proper advantage of that. I hate to disappoint, but I'm not much for alcohol. This juice looks nice, though. No, that's not... You only took a sip! He thought it was apple juice, I bet, and it was cider. Sarah's over there dying, look at him. He died with his eyes open. Rest in power, King. How did you manage this? Twice the mess in half the time as normal patrons, I swear. Ah, well, you know how they are. I overheard your conversation, by the way. Do you agree with your friends? Probably some Dwarven or Mord stuff. Oh, yeah. Storykeeper, they would know best. Yeah, I'll at least give her a new name. You don't have to go by the title of Shadowkeeper. Their legacies are safe with me. You have my word. Well, here they are. Thank you. I can feel them. Their memories. That's right, we saw pieces of their memories in there. Why? Why, damn it? You're all just like Ardbert. I betrayed you, I manipulated you, and still... You thought of me as a comrade, a friend, until the very end. We finally managed to clean up after your lot. For the most part. Perhaps next time we should sit down a tarp. A tarp, okay. Nevertheless, I'm grateful to you for entrusting these to me. And as long as I live, I will never stop sharing the true tale of the Warriors of Light. Of my friends. Oh. How's a villain supposed to be evil around here? Yeah, that's true. Damn heroes and being heroes. Ciella's not finished with you yet. A hero's journey. Seeing the lot of you together like that, it reminds me of the old days. Ardbert and the rest, drinking and bickering and laughing. Drove each other half mad at times, but there was never any question of who'd be there when times got tough. Can't but wonder, can I? If I had companions like that back home, could it have been saved? I'm not the only one who tried, though each of us stood alone. There was Nukalai. Yeah, Naya pronounceable name sounds familiar. Another would-be savior of the 13th, a young man. He was plucked from the jaws of death by Elidibus, and last I knew, he had gone to the source to serve as his herald. We spoke once after the destruction of our world. If the others could be saved, we thought we yet had parts to play. Okay, hold on, drinking my water. What's he up to now that Elidibus is gone, though? I have no idea. Has he found himself a new role as I have? Or does he feel as adrift as we were back then? If you encounter him in the source, I ask that you help him find a way forward. Just as you have helped all of us here. Alright, now we can go talk to him. No coconut water. I still have coconut water. It's downstairs, but yeah, I do love coconut water. I just alternate now. Water, coconut water. Oh, damn it. Get this out of here. Alright, don't mind me, Tataru. Coming back again. Hey! Hold on, you kind of get really close to me when you step away from that. Oh, okay. I didn't think a cutscene would happen. Well met, Sari. What brings you here today? Well, about that... Nothing hits quite like my Thursday night KFC. Oriange did apprise me of your travels in the first, and what became of Elidibus, at long last. But I was not aware that you were working with Silva. I consider her a comrade of sorts, though our time together was short. Looking upon the twisted remains of the world you try to save creates a bond that few people can understand. At that time, we spoke of what we could hope to achieve with our newfound immortality. End of our regrets. Wait, you're immortal? Though I then believed what had happened to be the natural result of my age and inexperience, I now think this was merely the least painful explanation I could offer myself. Silva is right. We ought to have sought each other out before it was too late. I would not make the same mistake again. With the warring triad gone, I am indeed in need of a new purpose. But to seek it alone is folly. So I think in order for this quest to even happen, you have to do the warring triad quests. And also maybe clear the extremes too, so that way, you know, every quest with him is just cleared. And therefore it keeps them open to like, okay, well everything you're needed for, you're done. Now we're gonna get you out. Yeah. You served your purpose, but now it's time for you to find a new one. I should like to speak with Silva, assuming such a thing is possible. As I mentioned, she understands how I feel more than any other. About that... Maybe... She would say something like this to mess with someone. Of course, all I require is your soul. Oh, you speak of the spirit vessel, correct? Oh, you took that better than I thought. Okay. The means by which the scions return to the source. If I understand, the principles at work correctly. Then it was a near miracle that you succeeded in bringing them back without killing them. If a little bit is to be believed, however, my current state makes me something of an exception in matters of life and death. In which case, there is not to be lost from making the attempt. Please, say you'll help. Alright. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Alright, well, we need an expert. Oh, hold on, let me make a call. Especially when I tried stuff, because he doesn't even realize anything until after the Zervin. Yeah, exactly. Kid Smart Sari gonna catch him off guard that easy. He's not easily spooked. Hey! Pray forgive the delay. Thou didst seek my counsel. I sure did. We need a spirit vessel for this kid. Gotta make it child size, you know. Aye, the gifts granted young Anukalai by Hydaelyn and the Ascians may prove a boon, easing the transition. However, I know not to what extent, nor what might befall thy spirit should it be lost betwixt worlds. Nevertheless, I know that this is my path forward. Please, Urianger. Very well. Now thou believest that thou shalt find new purpose in the first. I will do all in my power to see thee safely there. We shall be but a few moments. Mayhap a worthy tome might keep thee occupied, while I perform the necessary magics. Yeah, okay. I've been broadening my literature. Reading picture books. You know. That's Summoner for you. Just reading picture books. And geometry. So, how'd it go? 'Tis done. Pray guard his vessel well. You already got it. Thank you. Nukalai is as I, and the other students were on the first. Oh, Scions, sorry. And the other Scions were on the first. A soul with form, yet no true body. Thus, 'twas a simple matter to transfer into the vessel using the self-same process as before. To withdraw his essence once across the rift ought to prove similarly straightforward, however. I fear that such an existence cannot sustain itself indefinitely. Look to the Ascians' example. Their persistent use of flesh and blood vessels surely hath cause. Be a danger akin to that which we would have befallen us had we not returned to the source, I know not. But the time may come when the boy requireth a fully corporeal form. Should this come to pass, I trust that thou shalt come to his aid. For the moment, however, thou needst only convey the spirit vessel to Beklug. Farewell. Both of thee. Okay. When will you get the Ice Spy books? Baby's first monster summoning tome. Alright, now to go back to the cabinet of curiosity. Okay, Cabinet of Curiosity. Backlog, I need your help! I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, I need your help. Help! Crystal! Vessel! Ah, back again, are you? I'm fine that you've grown so fond of Norbrats. Or I would be, but you have that expression you lot always wear when you're about to ask me for something. Yeah, about that. Nuclei Sphere Vessel. Best not tell anyone else about this, lest you suddenly find yourself everyone's first choice in interworld ferry services. I love it. You gotta keep it down low, okay, Backlog? You did what? After all the perils your friends faced, and the labors you undertook to return them to your world, you brought another soul across the rift. Have you no common sense? Well, you know, it's fine. Just work your magics, whichever. I'm carrying a child. There had better be a very compelling reason for all of this, you whelp. Removing spirit from vessel will be easy enough, I suppose. However, it requires a few moments without your breathing down my neck. Also, your friend is unlikely to materialize with clothes on, so I doubt they'll want an audience. You should wait here. Perhaps take the opportunity for some self-reflection. Okay, well, here we go. Oh, very well. At least I tried. We'll find you at the Wandering Stairs directly then. I've done plenty of self-reflection, thank you very much. Yeah! Wait, the Wandering Stairs? Yeah, okay. You want me to speak with someone? Very well. You've done the same at my request often enough. Wait, I got a surprise for you! How long are we meant to wait for this friend of yours? I do have work to do, you know. Hey! Ah, here you are. Pardon the delay. It took some time to acquire robes of an appropriate size. Is this them? She's like, I already know Backlog. Oh! New outfit, boy. Nice. Silva. What? A nuclei? Indeed, it is I. Trust me, I can hardly believe that I'm here myself. I should think so. When I sent Sari to ask after you, it never occurred to me that you might be able to cross the rift without Ascian aid. What, where's the mask? No mask? Backlog would not be pleased to hear this isn't the last time you suddenly bring them another wannabe interdimensional chapter. Yeah. My choices and my reasons are my own now. If I am to have faith in them, in myself, I cannot hide who I am. Ah, okay, you're growing. Good job, kid. Speaking of which, Nuclei was kind enough to fill me in, unlike some, and I was interested to hear an erstwhile hero of the 13th serving libations at the Wandering Stairs. But that this hero should be you surpasses the scope of even my considerable imaginings. Was that you at Gwyneth's Licht so long ago? Not so long to me, or you mayhap, though I had thought I might at last put those days behind me. But perhaps this is for the best. They're not all bad memories. They never are. I should very much like to hear your story, should you be willing to share it. Our world, like this one, had its share of would-be heroes, myself and Nuclei among them. Unlike your Warriors of Light, however, each was unaware of, or unconcerned with, our fellows. But to fight alone is to fall alone, and the insidious ether of the Aurosite used to seal primals corrupted once noble souls and turned them one by one, to darkness. Even those who resisted this fate could not escape its consequences. No surprise, perhaps, as we continue to struggle in solitude. We were spared by Ascian machinations, but only as our world met its death. What if that death could be undone? I was told that much of the first was consumed by light, as our home was by darkness. Yet balance and life are being restored to even that scoured land they call the Empty. Yep, it's already been fixed. Pretty much, yeah. If such a thing is possible, then why not the reverse? Could we not bring light back to the 13th? Even the Ascians considered the 13th lost. Thus was it excluded from the rejoining. But what say you? You have a way of making miracles happen. Oh yeah, that's right, we went to the World of Darkness. I wouldn't say it's in a state. But yeah, they're kind of fucked. You speak almost as though you've really seen it. Wait. Pardon the interruption, but might I suggest a closer examination of conditions of the 13th before we form any conclusions? Let's see. We can open a void gate with the Crystal Tower. Have you lost your head? The Crystal Tower is not a toy, and you are not to use it to unleash great and terrible void sin upon this world. Aww. That could have killed it. I do hope a quest gets added where you can convey the events of the post and welcome questions to Sylva and Unukai. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you go to the 13th a bit, yeah, on that one. According to the records, there was a group who worked out how to open small void gates, through which to summon minor fell beasts and the like. Magics of that nature should work, though I am unsure if any with knowledge of the original technique yet live. Tainer! He's right over there. How fortunate! Let us inquire with this Tainer immediately. Yes, you do that. In the meantime, I will ready a means for peering into the depths of the void without endangering ourselves. Use these to contact me when you prepare to open the gate. Anybody remember telling your friends they look like Becklug? Like a dog? We shall, at the very first opportunity, I promise. Alright. Tainer, we need your help. It's far too handsome for that. Hey, hey! It's always a pleasure, Sari. Aye, but who's your friend? I don't believe we've met. We have not, as I'm not from this world. The situation is rather complicated, but I hope that you might be willing to assist me. It is true that we had the means to open such portals. We called them hollows, and it was through one of these that I was drawn into the rift. So it is possible. Not with my power alone. I understand the greatness of your need, and were Ardbert's still on my side, I should be glad to make the attempt. But the technique required the combined force of our energies and resonance. Okay, if one person's magics are insufficient, perhaps I can assist. From what I can sense, our ethereal reserves are roughly equivalent, and our physical similarities suggest our energies are not incompatible. I fear you underestimate the difficulty of the task. Ardbert and I were born for this, and even so, it took us years before our efforts were perfectly in step. I realize it's a lot to ask considering what we've just met, but could we not at least attempt it? Yours is the only such magic I ever heard of, and we might actually be able to save my home. May I interject? I know your type now. You recall that the crystals in my possession preserve the memories of the former warriors of light, including Ardbert's in ethereal form. And Unukai here has a particular talent for interpreting the minds and motives of ethereal beings, the primals. If I could apply the same principles to interpret Ardbert's crystal... Ah, an experiment worth trying, at the least. I'll fetch it. Don't go making weird assumptions. Speak to me, Ardbert. Do his memories of training with Tanner remain? They do. And such strong sentiment with them. Tanner, you should know that Ardbert desired nothing so much as to rescue you, his dearest friend. He held so fiercely to his memories of the technique you mastered together because he hoped they might be your salvation. Oh, Ardbert, I won't let them go to waste. I'll do what I can to help see the 13th restored. Thank you. I will pretend I understand the half of what's going on here. Just keep them from running headlong to anything too dangerous, will you? Don't worry, I'm on babysitting duty. I got it. Spanda Mooney knows as much as she does about me. Nothing to worry about so long as you're around, I'm sure. Oh, Wicked White, I nearly forgot. I have half a dozen orders to fill. You know where to find me when you've made progress at the gate. That makes it sound like it's true. Alright, here we go. One step closer. If you have no objection, Tanner. Sorry, my armadillo's on the table. I like to practice creating hollows as soon as possible. Of course, but not within the Crystarium. If we succeed in opening even the smallest window into that realm, it is likely that fellow creatures will emerge. Follow me. Alright, see you, Sarek. I will watch the children. Okay, wait, how far is this? Oh, okay. It's just around the river bend. I get sick of this fucking rain. There you are. Please tell Tanner we can begin. I'm here to supervise. Assuming no one ventures near, this location should be suitable. Anuklai, when I give the word, begin channeling your ether. Ardbert's memories will have told you as much, but it is imperative that you maintain focus on our ethereal residence throughout this process. With that in mind, Sari, I ask that you take care of any creatures that emerge from the hollow. These should not be of a strength to challenge you, and it will allow us to adjust our attunement without risk. You got it. Then let us begin. Now to think about it, you go as far as to bring another person from the 13th to the 1st, and you don't even mention this. I think they're assuming that you have not done this quest, which is weird. Come on, flow where I tell you to. Let me attempt to match your focus. It's working. It opened. It's small, but enough to let something through. Be ready, Sari. Oh, that ain't so bad. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna switch to something that is better killing. Better at killing. Alright, let's recover health. Let's go. You ready for this? Key control break. And pop. There we go. See, kids? Easy with guns. Wait, you doing alright there? That was far too much effort for such a small gate. On the contrary, given this was your first attempt, it's incredible that we succeeded at all. Now try synchronizing your breath with mine. Focus on the rhythm of the ethereal flow. Alright, I'm ready. a larger hollow. Of course, the void sim may be proportionally stronger. Oh boy, that means a better fight. What you got for me? Oh, it's you. Feel the rhythm. It's the rhythm of the night. Alright, eat this. Fucking get wrecked. Alright, that wasn't as much as a challenge as I was expecting, but you know. It's been quite a while since I opened a gate between worlds like this, but there are some things we never forget, aren't there? Yeah, like riding a bike. Oh wait, no, riding a chocobo. Never know the eternal night. Where your breath ends, mine begins. Where your ether flows, mine follows. Together. I just realized they both have purple eyes. Or like lilac. Lilac eyes, yeah. The anime got violated. Riding a bike, using chopsticks, tearing rest between reality, same thing. Unbelievable. Full attunement so soon. Be ready, Sari. I am. That's what you got. Oh, that's a bigger one. But are you a challenge? Let's see about that, huh? Got drilled. And not much of a challenge. Big size don't mean nothing. Ha. Talking to an old friend. Yes, that's what it feels like. I think I've grasped the principle now. I only need to remember the feeling for next time. I almost feel as if I do remember it. Your ether is familiar somehow, but that's impossible, of course. Are you doing alright there? A bounty of hunters. Hey, look at this whole group. Sorry, the bully throwing sand. Are you weak to gun? Now that Tainer and I are capable of performing necessary magics, I should like to make an attempt at investigating conditions on the 13th. May I trouble you to contact Becklug? Oh yeah, I can call him. Hang on. Siri, are you there? I hope you have not lost focus on the void problem. I have an exciting breakthrough to share. A work of Porksy-related genius, if I do say so myself. Becklug, excellent timing. We made considerable progress as well, and are ready to open a portal when you are. Well then, let's say you meet me at Loxenloft forthwith. It's far enough from any of the major aetherites as to avoid the sort of ethereal interference that would be a hindrance to our observation of the void. Very well. We'll see you at this Loxenloft anon, or as soon as I can locate it. I'll lead the way. I too am eager to be one step nearer to our goal. You don't mind if I think of it as our goal, do you? I would be honored. Thank you, Tainer. Oh, look at them becoming friends. Off to destroy people. Good kids. I raise them well. Alright, here we go. Alright, where are they at? They're like, wait, no. Oh, up here? Okay. I can scarce believe how quickly we've progressed. It's almost as if we've been friends all along. It appears Becklug has yet to arrive. Patience, Nikolai. I just walked around the whole map, or is it just boring? I mean, there's lots of things that happen, and there's also the sightseeing spots, so exploring is pretty good. And properly mapping out like your map gives you experience too. So even just flying around and collecting and just like clearing out the map, it's worth it. I hope you weren't waiting too long. No, we just got here. But you didn't think I'd want to see this for myself. The 13th was my home too, if you recall. Quite, though as I explained, we won't be the ones doing the seeing. Strictly speaking, this familiar will gather all the information we need, assuming you two can create a hollow for it to pass through. And assuming nothing tries to come out, that will do nicely. Now, fly, my Porksy, fly! I wonder if it's gonna come back all purpley, like what happened with, Nero. Oh, it's made it in. And something's coming out! Wait, whoa, that was weird. And that could be taken horrifically out of context. It went in, and now something's coming out. Ooh, that's a new one. My, that's an ugly one, isn't it? It looks like a good fight. Gets turned into bacon. Bet how much you enjoy that. Well, just chilling, I know. Oh yeah, that's right. Icy wanted to do like a walking tour. Like he was gonna literally walk everywhere in first person. I'm assuming with whoops. I'm assuming with everything off like this, so yeah. So you're taking the whole experience. Oh, I forgot that was a virtual mouse thing. Alright, kiddos, you ready? Because I'm ready. I wanna kill it. Hey, buddy. You like a drill? Oh man, he went down fast like the other ones. Alright, well, he wasn't as strong as he was ugly. Thank you for clearing that up. The Porksy ought to be back any moment now, though I can't sense it. Odd. Perhaps it's lost? If Sarah created an etheric beacon as she did from me, it might find its way back more easily. That may work. Give it a go. Alright. Gonna throw my ether in there. Running around the map like Forrest Gump. Yeah, exactly. Just keep running. Keep at it. I'm trying here. Aha! A distinctly Porksy-like S presence. I see this now. There we are. Now close that hole before anything follows. Nice. So, what did it see? I believe it's performed its task thoroughly, as instructed. Good Porksy. With luck, its observations may indeed lead us to a means of driving the darkness from the 13th. However, I'll need to review its findings in detail before I can tell you more, and it could take years to deduce a suitable solution. I admit I am impatient to find a way forward, but I've endured millennia with half as much hope as I have now. If I must wait, and that is what I shall do. Like Sari and your warriors of light, I'll persevere until my world is safe once more. That is what a hero does. Sari looking like Lara Croft there. I think you'll make a good one. You as well. If that's the end of the excitement for the time being, we should head back to the Wandering Stairs. Clear out that pile of anxiety Sarek is spreading all over the place. Oh, is he worried about his kid? Alright, we'll take... Well, my babysitting is done, so... He's got nothing to worry about anymore. Oh, it's a rainbow! Kind of funny because I think it was last week or so? Yeah, where I saw rain. Oh yeah, I think it was on Sunday, the past Sunday, where I was heading home, and it had been raining quite beforehand, so the clouds, like as I was driving home, like I saw like it made a rainbow. It was pretty cool. Made me feel a little lucky. Alright, don't worry, they're safe. We get rainbows all the time in the Northern Island area. Oh, clear skies and rain. Lots of rain. Ah, you returned to Hale and Whole. Not that I had any doubt you would, of course. Hello there, Mike here. The nerve. And how did your search of the Hollow go? We may have the information we need to save the 13th. It may be some time, years maybe, until we can be certain, but I will be here for as long as it takes. On that subject, I've been thinking. Would you be interested in joining us? As a bounty hunter, I mean. Sarek and I hunt down sin eaters and other threats. Watch Sarek be like, wait, you didn't talk, we didn't discuss this. The first was safe, but it remains far from safe. You could help us protect the people here. Jack, brother. I think I'll quite like that. Protecting people. If I can do that, then perhaps I will find the strength I need when the time comes. Strength, you say? It's not like you can use a dwarf with a massive hammer. Oh, hey, Giat. And Grandson and Lurik. I may have shared the tale of the 13th with a few other noted hunters. I know what it feels like to fight for something you've already lost. To need to find a way to make it right. And I know that's not easy to fight on your own, inconvenient as that little truth may be. Thus a new team is born! This calls for a toast! I don't object, so long as this lot carries their weight. I'm a bounty hunter, not a fuka herder. Thank you so much, all of you. I'll be honored to fight at your side. The next generation warriors of light. Yep. I shall do my best to justify the faith you have shown in me, and to save my home. Someday, I hope we can visit together. I look forward to it. Quest completa. Friends indeed. We got it all. But still, yeah, I'm wondering if... guess we'll see if this clears up later. They put a patch for that. Oh, Crystarium Night music. You know, so I'll do that with do that without you noogling. I'll see your home before you did. Alright, so now what is left to do? Where's that new quest started? Let me see. April 2nd till May 8th. Oh, okay, we got a lot of time for it. Never mind. Oh, and you gotta be at least level 50. And it starts in Ul'dah. Okay. The fact that it's starting at level 50 kind of means that it's kind of going to be like the FF15 one, where it's going to be a while to do. So one thing we could do, and I just remembered, I'll save it when I won't even tell you about it. Is that the default Elven clothing? Because that looks good. I wish I could... Yeah, that's level 2. That's the default Elven clothes. I didn't look half bad. Oh, Elzen, yeah. The game involves a big instance fight, like 15 fight with Garuda, yeah. I figured. Let's go visit our old teacher. There she is, Ymitra! I got new threads! To be second best. Ymitra's eager for news of her sister. Siri, I was just about to contact the Scions to ask after my sister. And here you are to provide a report in person. What news? I'm assuming this is like after they got back, so she's safe. And, yeah. To the first? Or the 13th reflections, you mean? I had thought my field of expertise a complicated one, but I struggle to comprehend the enormity of your tale. Still, Stola seems to be faring well enough, and for that I am grateful. Yes, before I forget, I actually had a message to pass on to you. Do you recall Summoner Jajasamu, formerly of the Company of Heroes and current member of the Immortal Flame Summoner Squad? He commands both an Aoife and Titanegi, and is likely one of the more seasoned... well, I'm sure you remember. He is in Gridania on leave, as it happens, and asked me to direct you to the Carline Canopy should you stop by for one of your unpredictable visits. I believe he wished to consult you on some private matter. It would be kind of you to lend him an ear if you have a moment or two to spare. Okay. I will take a look. I have exactly 2 moments to be grateful. Alright, let's see. Carline Canopy. Yeah, that's that thing. Okay. Alright, wait, where are you? Oh, you're underneath? Wait, what? Oh my god, am I just blind? I am blind, I didn't see this here. To be fair, he's one little Lana, look at him. Can't spot something so small. Bloody hells, I was just thinking about you, and there you are. Demetra had a word on me behalf, I take it. Well, let's not stand on ceremony. So, what do you want to talk about? You found him. There's no giving your sass. I'll not mince words with you. I need some advice concerning summoners in mortal combat. They tell me you have a special nature which prevents primals from enthralling your mind. So what I want to know is, what's your thinking on being sent down the front lines every time a beast tribe scrapes together a pile of crystals? I'm just happy to help because I want to kill it. Don't act like you don't. Don't act like you don't like this. No, no, shut up. Don't put me on the spot. So you just see it as your rightful place? Folk need your help, and you've been blessed with the means to help them? Well, that's one way of looking at it. Me, I'm in it for the coin. I've been ever since I sold me spells with the company of heroes. Most of the soldiers on march, but it ain't much different. We're happy to put our lives on the line as long as there's a purse waiting for us at the end of the day. The pair would join in on our last skirmish, though. Now there's a whole nother story. What do you mean by that? You've heard of Arnvald and Fordola, eh? Oh yeah! The lad's one of the scions, same as you. Yeah, he is. No mystery there. As for the lass, she's a bit more complicated. Former officer in the Imperial Army, captured by the Resistance and steps away from the noose. Yeah, I recall. Fighting for Alamigo as a conscript now, which is the only reason she's still breathing. Yeah, that choker or necklace that she's wearing, it's supposed to, like, you know, stun her if she's acting out of line. Barely more than Sprouts, the both of them. And they was deployed with the Flames to assist with Down and Ifrit. From what I hear, they share your resistance to primal influence. And that's why, that's the whole reason, they had the dubious honor of standing in the thick of the flames. Oh, this actually was nice to do before the patch 5.5 MSQ because it gives that heads up for Fordola and Ardbert were working together, yeah. Meanwhile, me and my fellow summoners were cowering in the shadows, sending out our Eggy to support these youngsters we've seen less than 40 summers between them. Can't say I cared much for the experience. It bothered me to think they was being made to fight a battle that weren't theirs, just because of who they are. Do you think you could have talked to them for me? That's how they feel about the whole thing? You're about the only person I can turn to. Me thanks. I'll find Arnvald in Walger's Reach, and he'll know where to find Fordola. I'll tell him to meet you at the Aetheryte. Oh, this is gonna be awkward, because it's gonna be before Arnvald's injury in Endwalker. Was it Endwalker or toward the end, or toward the end of the patch quest? I don't remember. I'm just trying to remember if he got injured before Endwalker proper, or in... no, wait, no. It was before Endwalker. It was the patch quest. When you get to Palgathan, yeah, when you unlock the Palgathan dungeon, because they gone ahead to the actual tower, and you're over there fighting Lunar Bahamut, and the patch quest. Yeah, it was just after the attack on Palgathan. Yeah, okay, so I was right. Wait, what am I doing? It's wrong reach. Why did I run all the way here? God damn it. Oh, right here. Okay. What, did I move? Okay. It's another Ifrit that puts him in the wheelchair, yeah. Oh, no. This is new to me. I want to see it. Yeah, this is before the wheelchair. Siri, I heard you have returned from Jajasamu. What can I do for our honor champion? Jajasamu said that. We joined them against Ifrit, but I thought him more annoyed by our presence than our concern for our well-being. Why don't I save you some time and include Fordola in this conversation? We can visit her in her cell over in the city. Wasn't it implied that he liked her? Fordola. Well, yeah, definitely prison time. You got nothing to do but work out. She's gonna have that prison bod. No, she was already pretty fit before, I'm assuming. Very evening to you, Fordola. You again. I see you brought company. What is it now? My thoughts on fighting primals? Is that what you came all the way here to ask me about? I fight because I like the idea that I can help others, the feeling that my presence is needed. Not hard to explain, considering how my own mother decided she didn't want me around. Mommy issues. And then there was that nightmare at the Waking Sands. Abba and Ali gave their lives to save mine, and I strive to be the sort of man whose life was worth saving. So, I also heard that the reason why he has that war paint on his face is because, he does have the... No, actually, no, I don't think he does. But he does have scarring around the forehead because, his mom was using a knife to cut at his forehead to see if he would have the Garlemald, like, third eye going on there. Like, she thought that she would cut into it and find it underneath the skin or something. I don't know if it's really put out there as a romantic interest, but definitely feels a kind of kinship with her, yeah. Felt like she had rough childhoods and occupied Alamigo, yeah. Oh, very honorable. Not such lofty ideals rule my actions. My own will doesn't come to it. Fighting was part of the deal when they conscripted me with the other convicts. I follow orders, and I get to live. And if I died on the battlefield, no one would shed a tear. Don't say that. You think I'd be glad to see you killed? Huh. You'd be about the only person who wasn't. And what about you, hero? You're usually the first one they throw into the dragon's maw. Let's hear what battles you made to fight. Can't you use your echo to see that? Well, yeah, I was literally summoned into this with no will of my own, so yeah. And what was I gonna do? Walk away from it? You journey to the star to bring back the darkness. I'm not sure if you're the realm's greatest champion or the realm's greatest liar. Yeah, I believe we want. But again, you got the echo. You could look into it. I believe you, Siri. I want to follow the path we walk. Even if I could never hope to carry the same burdens, I can at least work towards having a sturdier back. Speaking of burdens, you know a little something about that, don't you, Fordola? You weren't fighting for yourself after all, but for your comrades. We are not so Whoa, that was a glare. I mean, she already has a resting bitch face as it is, but that was a glare. Don't pretend my gift is anything like yours. I wanted it, asked for it even. I got more burden than I bargained for. How many souls were sacrificed for that research? No, the power they gave me was tainted from the beginning. But if I could do some good with it, then maybe they didn't die for naught. Satisfied. Then leave me be. I've got training to do. Is it for those residents, like, constantly act? Oh yeah, that's right. She would have seen... Like, she can't stop it. Like, yeah, she has no control of it. It just happens. But it happens more frequently than Words of Light get the echo flashbacks. You're waiting for the lad in silver armor. He should be out there soon. Alright. She still snarls like a chained dog. Amidst all that growling, though, she gave us a glimpse of her true self. Enough that I'll know when to lend a shoulder, even if she wouldn't let me see her suffering. Now, don't get rid of the wrong idea. Same age, same homeland. I can't help but care a little bit about what happens to her. Honestly, look at him. He's denying it. Anyway, I have my own train to think of. Give my regards to Summoner Jajasamu. It's brought up his reason she struggles so much is because she constantly sees the hatred to others have her and the pain and suffering she causes them. Yeah. At least we'll get to see more of it when we start the healer Endwalker quest, so that'd be great. I gotta get back to Gridania. Oh wait, what am I doing? God damn it. You've been seeing the two youngsters then? Yep. I know them. Ah, so that's the way of it, huh? Well, I should be surprised considering the example they've been given to follow. And now that I know how they're approaching these fights, I can adjust my own tactics accordingly. One's passionate and the other's reckless, so they'll both need some watchful support. I'll do what I can to stand in for you, though I doubt I'll ever replace you. They'll call me the second best summoner in Eorzea. How's that for humble? Right, I think it's past time I was on my way. Give me best to meet you, Siri. And thanks for humoring my request. Alright. I mean, I do like this little bit of, like, information that, yeah, Fordola and Arnval were working together and all that. At the same time, like, compared to the other post-Endwalker... I mean, post-Shadowbringers quest that I've seen of the starting classes... it's not as good. Like, I remember the Dragoon one was actually really good, because they try to talk about who Nidhogg was before he became this very angry dragon, hell bent on revenge. And that was pretty interesting, the way they went about it. And, obviously, Dark Knight was really good with the post-quest. I don't remember Machinist. Everything went well with the lieutenant, I trust. Yeah, it's all fine. I won't pry into the details, but I'm glad to see you looking so content. To master summoning is an arduous journey, yet I imagine the going is made far smoother with a mentor such as you. I am somewhat envious of your younger colleagues. And if I am to mirror their progress, I must not allow my own scholarly research to fall by the wayside. Good day to you, Sari. Alright. And wait, did I do ninja? Things seem fine on my end. Lagging, why? Lagging, why? It seems okay on my end too. Oops. It might be just YouTube in general, I don't know. Oh, it's the internet, yeah, okay. Because I'd imagine if for Machinist it would have been in Foundation, right? Like where the Machinist Guild was. Which I think I did them all. No, I didn't do it! Oh my god! I thought I did! Okay. This whole time I never did it. That's probably good though, because that would mean more content. Alright, let's see what we can do with this one. Stefanovan! Machinist for the morrow. Ah, Sari! My prospectometer never fails. I knew your own little instincts would alert you to my current turmoil. 'Tis our faithful Joy who concerns me. Her behavior has been awfully odd of late. Frequent outings to parts unknown, acting secretive, that sort of thing. Reminds me of the time her father was being held captive, and I worry that she once more find herself the victim of nefarious circumstances. That is, as they say, where you come in. An adventurer and a machinist of your caliber should have little trouble discerning of the severity of her situation. Discreetly, of course. I would make a few subtle inquiries myself, but I fear that Joy, her senses on edge as they are, would soon detect the attempt. Ahem. As fortune would have it, she only just left on one of her mysterious outings. You should be able to catch her in the vicinity of St. Rainet's Forum, if you leave immediately. Alright. Now I'm wondering if I did the... Oh god, I don't think I did Ninja either. Oh, okay. Sorry, Joy. I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Oh, wait, Hilda. I just got here myself. As a matter of fact, we best be getting along all the same. Aye, today's the day. I can feel it. Oh god, I would love the Hilda hairstyle. Ah, champion. Who dare? Wait, who are you? Muscadet. You have business in the city, with my sister mayhap. I thought I spied her in the crowd, making her way to the forum. So Lord Stefanovan is concerned for Joy then. Well, she has placed his trust in the right agent and his discretion he requires. As it happens, I may even have information to use of you. It has been brought to my attention that Joy and Hilda have been spotted together in Falcon's Nest on more than one occasion. They both earned a measure of fame here in Ishgard, you see. Sufficient war and a cure is mentioned to the Temple Knights when the two of them are seen traveling as a pair. I am somewhat curious about Hilda's activities myself, but I shall leave further investigations in your capable hands. Pray convey my regards to Lord Stefanovan. Yeah, sure. Sarah discreet, Muscadet, have you met one? She is a ninja. Hello. She can be discreet when she needs to be. There, she's like a cat. Oh, she is a cat. She'll be quiet, waiting to pounce, and then when she pounces you, it's gonna be a really loud mauling. Oh, Sari, welcome back. Were you able to divine aught of consequence? No, not really. With Hilda, you say? What in Helonia's name could they be doing in Falcon's Nest? Not a peep from my prospectometer. I suppose there's not else for it. We must fall back on old-fashioned reconnaissance. Pray, lend me your assistance a while longer, Sari. To Falcon's Nest we go. Alright. Can't see me if they're dead. There you are, Sari. Have you any idea how famous our machinists have become? I don't need to mention Joy and Hilda by name to be inundated with a veritable flood of rumors. So it would seem our unlikely pair are en route to the Black Iron Bridge, and just like that, we have our next destination. Wow, they walk fast. Alright, off we go. At least with the controller, you can just press a button and then, like, let it go. Just gets locked in the path. Ah, right here. I mean, autorun isn't only on control. Oh, it isn't? Oh, okay. Shots from a firearm, and there can be no mistaking the owners. Come, we might have a better view from the edge of the cliff. This is not the kind of weather to be dressed like this, so you know. I will look good, damn it. It's no good. I got nothing. What about you, Joy? I mean, mine's blank. Easy enough to say, but a damn sight harder to do, huh? We always had an instructor before showing us the way. Not surprised we'd stumble a bit trying to come up with stuff on our own. I suppose I thought we'd have made more progress by now. Are you sure we should ask his lordship for a little advice? Oh, it shouldn't. That'd defeat the purpose then, wouldn't it? If we're to stand on our own 2 feet, then we need to work this out ourselves. Aye, he has the right of it. We just keep shooting, then, and hope we find our target. Let's move on. I keep meaning to ask, but how the bloody hell do you do that? Do you flick off the hairbands when you draw the weapon, or... No time for questions, Hilda. Your breath be better spent searching for new things to shoot. It's the final event, we gotta look away. I'm falling in love again. It was I who dreamed of the machinist, and Rosenthal who helped bring the idea into being. The machine we put together, well, that was driven forward by the likes of you and Joy and Hilda. And as naturally as if I had planned it, you and those 2 ladies took charge of my designs. Gun-wielding ladies. Huh, it's a strange feeling. How wildly the needle flicks twixt the mentor's pride and inventor's longing. I do remember appreciating that Hilda finally said what I've been wondering about Joy at the beginning. Yeah. I just saw it as like the Dragon Ball Z girl. No, the Dragon Ball. It was from Dragon Ball. There was a girl who like she'd have blue hair and she'd be very soft spoken, very feminine, and then like there would be a trigger for her and she would like flip over into like a blonde, like her hair would turn blonde and she'd be like more super powered, I guess, like stronger and very violent. I'm trying to remember her name, but I can't remember. So it seems, however, that our comrades are experiencing some difficulties with the particulars of developing new techniques, a problem to which we might offer a solution. But in light of their efforts to achieve independence, to simply begin bellowing directions seems boorish. Have you any ideas on how to proceed? How about we give their imaginations a nudge? Imagination. Oh, create a push, you think? Ah, okay, that could certainly help break them out of the slump they find themselves in. But how exactly provide that inspiration? Ah, but of course, the answer stands right there in front of me. You stand at the peak of the profession, the living embodiment of all it means to be a machinist. All we need to do is have you demonstrate the techniques you have acquired and refined over the course of your illustrious career. What could possibly be more inspiring? Yeah, sure. I shall head out now and herd a suitably monstrous opponent back for you to dispatch. The sounds of shots ringing out should bring the ladies running to investigate, just as theirs or us to their location. Right then, we can reconvene at this point once our little show is concluded. This feels like it's gonna be a bad idea. But if you're bringing me a good opponent, who am I to argue? Down here. Alright, this looks like a good battleground. Whoops, wrong button. There you go. Get wrecked. Was that it? I don't know, man. I think I killed that too quickly. I don't know what they could have gained from that. And I thought you'd bring me a bigger monster. Nicely done, Sari. I am truly in awe of what you can accomplish with my contraptions. Tell me, where did you learn such control and power? Oh, well, you know. I vowed to save a distant star. I fear the magnitude of such a journey falls beyond the scope of my prospectometer, but the results of your experience speak for themselves. And assuming they were watching, our two machinist comrades will have certainly gleaned a lesson or two from your expert demonstration. Yes, I believe our work here is done. We must return to Ishgard. They overheard everything. Alright, here we go. Alright, we did it. You want to check behind that rock or something? What do you mean? They're not gonna be there. My thanks, Sari. I have been at a complete loss in this matter were it not for your invaluable assistance. I imagine I'm not the only one singing your praises this day. Speaking of which... Oh, hey, girls. Look at the two. Thick as thieves you are. Seems as we was right. Rather brusque greeting, even for you, dear Hilda. Something in your minds? Well, it was awfully convenient for Sari to put on a grand show of skill just as we were scratching our noggins over new techniques. And I'll wager it was me, Lordship, that had her pulling the trigger. How did you... What, did you think he was being sneaky? Notoriously helpful champion of Ishgard popping up right where and when we needed her? Unlikely. It's not that we're ungrateful, you see, we was already trying so hard to follow in your wake. Aye, it was like being lost at sea and finding an island that's not on the map. A bit perplexing, but welcome all the same. I guess what we're saying is that you've given us our bearings and a firm footing to start charting our own course. And there you have it. Further proof that my prospectometer was in fine working order when it first chirped in your presence. Hey. Thanks. Right, well, we said our piece. It's time we got back to squeezing them triggers. Keep an eye out, me lordship. Soon enough, we'll be the ones showing you what a machinist can do. Is my subterfuge truly so transparent? How swiftly my charges have grown. And how easily didn't it slip my notice. So unlike the deliberate evolution of my inventions. But let's not forget your astounding development. I dare say no barrage of shots has ever proven so instructional. Thank you again, sir. And do feel free to drop by the manufacturer from time to time, even when we're not threatened by some peace-shattering crisis. I'm a machinist, not a man. Now I'm wondering, did I do ninja? Where would ninja be? It was in Limits Elemensa, wasn't it? Because I imagine it'd be over here. It'd be our dude. That one guy. I didn't do it either? God damn, I didn't do hardly anything except for Dark Knight. I don't think Sage has one, right? That'd be... No, that's not right, because that's... Yeah. That was Endwalker. Obero! Obero's big idea. You thought you'd evade me for good, did you? We'll see who has the last laugh. Siri! Oh, by the commie, don't sneak up on me like that. That is, of course, I felt your presence. Yes, I was simply deep in thought. That is all. But I dare say, for good reason. For you see, I have finally tracked down that elusive bird, and I am ready to seize him by the wings and take back what is mine. I speak, of course, of the blasted Karasu. Oh, but he's cool! Ever since he escaped with half of the Forbidden Scroll, I have not lit up the search for a moment. Today, at long last, I have found him. Truly, it's reason to rejoice. Would you not agree? And yet, the fact of stealing the scroll back will not prove so simple, which is why your arrival is truly a gift from the heavens. You will aid me in my task, will you not? It'll be just like old times. Okay. I mean, I'm a little conflicted about this. I like Karasu. Dude's a fucking JoJo. Fucking character, man. Oh, I love it. Oh shit, no! Fucking touch pad. Ugh. Gonna be the bane of my existence. Okay, once again, I owe you my gratitude. Now let us get down to brass tacks, as Jack would say. My shinobi have ascertained that Karasu has once again returned to Origin Shores to ply his trade, such as it is, in the shadows of the black markets. Furthermore, they say he has taken up residence in secret at the secluded grove in Lenosia, known as the Hermit's Hovel. You know the place, yes? Let's meet up there, and I will share with you the ingenious details of my plan. I will go ahead on my own. We do not want to attract attention, after all. Okay. The long climb. Wait, where the fuck is that? Shit. Alright. Oh, Camp Overlook. Okay. I was like, it sounds familiar, but I don't remember where. Also, I do remember Dancer being a good one to do. Like, I remember because I did that in my main account, obviously. But Dancer had a good post Shadowbringer quest. Hang on. Because let me see, I'm thinking. Of the ones I've done, I know Warrior was pretty decent. I like that one. It was actually pretty funny, too. I did like Dragoon. I'm checking out Ninja. Samurai was also really good, by the way. I remember Samurai being really good. Yeah, I remember I did that one. I didn't do Scholar, actually, now that I think about it. And I remember on that account, I did Scholar as a healer. So I should look into that one and see how that goes. I heard it was good, from other people's opinions. Didn't get far enough with Conjurer, so I don't know. And obviously there's not going to be any for Sage. And I didn't get that far with Black Mage either, so. Summoner was okay-ish, I'll admit. Was it one of the better ones? Not really. But, you know, it's like so-so. It's not great, but it's not bad either. I thank you for coming, Sari. Now, without further ado, let me explain precisely how I intend to recover the scroll from Karasu's clutches. My colleagues and I have been observing the man closely for a fortnight or so, though one would assume otherwise. He's actually a man of remarkably consistent routine. He carries the scroll in a case that never leaves his side, save, that is, for when he goes for his daily bath, at precisely the same hour each day. I had in mind to lift the scroll from his possessions while he was otherwise occupied, much as we did with Sakuro that one time in Kugane. But would you believe it? Almost as if by magic, no sooner has he entered the bath than he is out again, scrolled aside, fully dressed in that garish garb of his. This is why you come in. This is where you come in. Worry not, this will not involve any high-wire walking or elaborate disguises. I simply intend to invite the man to share a drink, and thereby delay his departure. In the meantime, you are to sneak into the bathhouse and steal away with the scroll. Ingeniously plotted, would you not say? I need only lull Karasu into a false sense of security with my impeccable acting skills, and the scroll is as good as ours. What could go wrong? A lot, actually. I feel like he would rather chill with me and you go try sneaking it, but then, I don't know, I feel like he will also see this coming a mile away. He's not an idiot. So let us put the plan in action. Let us make for the hovel. Separately, of course. Find yourself a suitable cover and wait for me to lure the crow away. We shall meet again here once you have safely recovered the scroll. This is not a good idea. Hold on. Whoa, this is zoomed in. Oh, he's way up there. Alright, hold on. If we're gonna be sneaky sneakies, hold on. Hey, we're going into a bathhouse. I gotta look the part. Wait, I went the wrong way. Oh, this looks the same. Let's see. Bathhouse, 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 bathhouse. Perfect! We will sneak like this. Scholar's very nice, yeah, it just works as an epilogue of all. Tell the sort of scholar class, yeah. What's with the Mooney? Why does that sound judging? It's so judgy. What? Oh, so you're just chilling over here, huh? As you can see, I have everything entirely under control. Find yourself covered. Karasu should be arriving any moment. This is terrible, okay. I guess I'll hide behind these crates. You know, I should drive off in the rock direction. Oh, what's this? Our hero arrives for a relaxing soak in his favorite spring, only to be stared down by his God damn it. Damn this fucking touchscreen. Alright, what do you say? Oh, what's this? Okay. Let me stare at my self-styled rival and realm-renowned overall the dim. Have you not yet had your fill of being outwitted and embarrassed by your betters? Spare me the bombast and bluster, Karasu. I stand before you today with an offer. An offer of peace. We are countrymen, and there was once a time when we called each other friend. Has our conflict not persisted long enough? So let us lay down our weapons for a day. Let us soak in these soothing waters, reminisce about times gone by, and see if we cannot put our petty differences behind us. Why, I've even brought a bottle of Hingen rice wine for the occasion. So I'm guessing I arrived just in time for the stream end in a few minutes. Also, it's about a time to show up. Yeah, there he is. Look at this fucking guy. I told you, I fucking love this character. That's a total JoJo character pose. Look at him. Astonishing, incredible. Has the dim one lost his wits? Does he believe that a few flowery words are enough to pull the wool over the crow's keen eyes while he steals away with a scroll? The audience gasped at the sheer audacity. Believe me or do not, the choice is yours, but this is I swear. I have no interest in seeing the two halves of that cursed scroll reunited. On the contrary, with one half safely sealed away in our village, and the other in the hands of the realm's most elusive ninja, the forbidden mudra will never be wielded again, and I would not have it any other way. Furthermore, I have recently found enlightenment of a sort. At long last, I have realized that your skill in ninjutsu far exceeds my own. Even had I once desired to steal the scroll back from you, I am now painfully aware that doing so is entirely beyond my abilities. Oh ho, well color me impressed. The boy's actually grown half a brain since last we met. Why aren't you being a bit naive, Oboro? After all, what's to stop me from simply returning to our village, effortlessly encompassing to our elders, and seizing the other half of the scroll for myself? I know you too well, Karasu. It is not power that you crave, but freedom. You have worked too long, too hard to cast off the shackles of our village to risk losing it all over a single scroll. The audience gasps. Why, I do believe that's the single most intelligent utterance that's ever escaped the dim one's lips. But very well then, I'm feeling generous today, so I do believe I'll entertain your offers. Though, not for your sake. I do hope that the rice wine you brought is a good vintage. I simply can't abide poor taste in beverages, you see. Dude has a freaking bulge going on, man. Maybe I should not approach. Do I check back here? Huh. Yeah, hide, of course. So that's not so obvious. Now, if I was Karasu, where the hell would I put it? Karasu casually balancing on one foot like that is possibly a form of training, always casually working on his balance. Yeah. You found a scroll. It's entitled The Wandering Minstrel's Greatest Mysteries Revealed. This doesn't appear to be that you are looking for. Big Show appears to be quite disturbed. Perhaps he could use it as a foothold to reach the room above. Oh! Oh god. Under the bed, of course! No way. I can't believe that was it. Wait, what is happening here? Started dancing for him? Alright, I'm just gonna walk this way. It's a Lalafell. Alright, well I'm far enough away, I could just fly off. Shouldn't I- wait, I did check the scroll, right? Like, did it, you know, read it to make sure it was it? And not be like, ha, you got bamboozled. Something like that. Oh god. And the man... Are you sure you might be looking for literature under the bed of a man living alone? That's what I was concerned about too. But then again, everyone knows under the bed is not the best place to put it. We learned this in Yakuza 0 too. They said, oh, it might be like a good idea, but never put it under the bed. It's not as safe as you think. Ah, you returned, friend. In with the scroll safely in your grasp, no doubt. Let me examine it. That I might ascertain its authenticity. Oh god, I feel it. That bitch is a fucking decoy. What? No way. No fucking way. Yes, yes, agreed on downing it. This is indeed the forbidden mudra I sought. After all these years, finally I've outwitted that cursed crow. And yet we must be wary. No doubt, Karasu has already realized that something is amiss. Let us reconvene at the storehouse before he can pick up our trail. Oh wait, whoops. I don't know, this seems a bit too easy. So I'm then trying to my bed is a full set of hard back inside me. See? Exactly. You know exactly where not to hide it. You're not proving anything by saying there's only encyclopedias under your bed. You just have it somewhere else. Or unfortunately, physical porn isn't really a thing anymore. Yeah, that's true. Physical porn is not really around. Not anymore. Because now the only thing you gotta worry about is just, you know, deleting your search history. Whoa, that scared me in the way that car came down. I realized I forgot to change out of the bikini. Welcome back, Siri. Do forgive me if I am a bit giddy. I still cannot quite believe that I outwitted Karasu for once. My plans have a habit of firing back, as they say. Well, you should have seen him. So convincing was my act that by the time we were through, he was stumbling and slurring his words so much that you'd think... Oh, excuse me. That you'd think he downed a whole bathtub's worth of rice wine. Ha 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 ha. God's pissed, lad. Shut your gob. Every cove and more from Mons can hear you blabbing. Hey, it's Jack. Ah, Captain Jack. It's a pleasure as always. Do forgive me in my outburst. I was merely celebrating with our mutual friend here my most remarkable triumph over the accursed Karasu. Oh, there, sir. Always a pleasure to see a dimmer dammer like yourself back in town. Just your stabbers on dull months since we last met. Anyway, between this reunion and Obero's hard-won victory, I reckon we've got cause to celebrate. Let's say we drag our new beaters back to town and yaffle ourselves a bite of the Bismarck. Oh, that sounds cool. A splendid idea, my friend. Why, I would enjoy nothing more than share this joyous moment with my boon companions. To the Bismarck, then. And the first round is on me. That's the spirit. I was gonna head to Front-foot and the Stray. The more the better, after all. I've been too long since we had a right little rogue family reunion. An upstanding fellow as ever, that Captain Jack. Ah, but it is somewhat bittersweet, is it not? Now that my long-standing pursuit of Karasu has come to a close, I find myself in search of a new mission. A new purpose in my life, such as it were. I have no intention of returning to the cramped confines of my village, and yet I am uncertain where my abilities might best avail the people of this realm. Pray tell, what sort of adventures have you been occupying yourself with of late? Well, you know, I traveled to the first. What's this you say? There exist worlds out there other than our own? If you are having a jest at Obero's expense, old friend, let it be known I do not find it amusing. But no, I can tell you say this in earnest. Consider me intrigued, though forgive me if I am not in a hurry to seek out a means to travel there. And no, I will bide my time here in Eorzea, and carefully ponder my future. At any rate, we must keep Jack and the others waiting, yes? I'll make for the Bismarck as soon as I have attended to my affairs here. Why don't you travel on ahead? Alright. Off to the Bismarck then. Alright, I just need to change the glamour. Huh, did I have other ninja ones, or... No, apparently not. Except this one. And that one. But that was like the rogue one I liked. This feels too easy, again. I don't like it. Holy crap. And just like that, the scroll was mine again. And so I say, who is the dim one now, you damn crow? Ha ha ha. Aye, aye, you told the tale thrice over already. Is one here yet? I'm right banded, I say. And I will tell it over and over, my good captain. After all, there's no small feat I triumph over Karasu, quite possibly the most supremely skilled shinobi our village, nay, our world has ever known. Yeah, you can say that again. Wait, you already have. Oh! So, okay. My friends, be on your guard. That Overo's a fake. I thought he seemed a little... His mannerisms right now was a little not Overo. I was like, okay, this looks weird. What in the... There's two of them. What nonsense is this? The sheer gall of this man. Clearly, if anyone here is a fake, it is a madman standing in the middle of this fine establishment, stripped down to nothing but his undergarments. I don't know, Jack. They both look right convincing to me. Who is the true Overo? I mean, yeah, he was standing in the same way. The one in his underclothes. It's gotta be, come on. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Of course, this is a very Hildebrand moment. Jack's glazes say the same. All the real over would be daft enough to stumble in this place stripped down to the skivvies. Oh, fine then. I tired of this travel disguise anyhow. I fucking love this guy. I fucking love this guy. Karasu, does your villainy know no bounds? It wasn't even that bad. Villainy? You wooed me, Overo. Why, after I learned the art of illusion from that overstuffed lord what's-his-name, I simply thought I would put it to use and have a little fun. We did have fun, didn't we? I must say, Overo, your friends are far more entertaining than you are. I dare say you can learn a thing or two from them. But, well, I suppose all good things must come to an end. Till we meet again. Farewell. Off like a crow in the night. Don't be too hard on yourself, boy. He has all rooked. Anyhow, now that all's Bob, I reckon it's about time we took our do-beaters to the sisters. You come along too, Overo. I'll get you something to cover yourself up a bit. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it was too easy. Oh my god. I fucking love that color. It looks great. So, how you doing? Those are some pretty tight pants. Captain Jack was kind enough to lend me some garb from his personal ward. That's his? They are rather, how might I describe it? Sophisticated, stylish, dashing, and delightful. Did I tell you or did I tell you? Oh, Jack's got you looking better than ever before. Ever rum Doxy and Limza won't be able to take her glazes off of you. Nor can I, and not in a good way. In any event, I owe you all, especially you, Sari, an apology for this most unfortunate turn of events. I had thought my plan flawless, but unfortunately I neglected to account for one thing. The possibility that Kras's tolerance for Hinga and rice wine might be considerably higher than my own. I cannot say for sure precisely what happened. All I know is that one moment we were engaged in a most delightful conversation, and the next I was lying in a cot in the hovel with nothing but my undergarments on me. Oh, he stole your clothes. Suspecting that something was amiss, I dashed back to the dock storehouse as quick as my legs could carry me, only to find neither you nor Karasu present. And my personal wardrobe completely empty to boot. Ha! A damn dabber is always that one. Get you some new duds is one thing, but clawing that scroll back from Karasu is going to be a whole nother matter. Damn it all. But mark my words, that scoundrel will not get away with this villainy this time. No, I must return to the storehouse at once and drop a plan to retrieve what is rightfully mine. For all the lads swinging, damn it. damned if he didn't actually seem pleased with this turn of events. Well, sir, reckon you got your adventures you'd best getting back to, yeah? Just promise you'll drop in on Orbital and lend him your daddles from time to time. He's a good lad. But he's got a habit of tripping over his own two do-beaters, if you will me. Heh. Now you got me sounding like the boy's father. Anyhow, don't be a stranger here at the sisters either. God's only know we can always use a dimmer dammer like yourself. Aw, I miss you guys. You guys are great. Against the ninja. Alright, and I think we'll call it here. Let me just step out. Hot pink and hot yellow, lovely combination. It kind of reminded me of Vegeta's clothes in Dragon Ball Z, where he's wearing the his like pink shirt and everything. And we could just stand out here with the boat behind us. Alright. We could pause there, I think. This is a good point to stop after everything. I am getting very excited because, like I said, I feel like we're on a roll, and now we can finally continue with the MSQ too. So that'd be great. I just gotta level up Sage some more. Summoner's almost close. I could just probably do one dungeon for that or something, and it'd be good. Good to go. I'd rather make sure to be topped off than to hope that the experience that the quests give me would be enough. I don't think I should do that. That'd be a mistake. Anyway, that's it for today. Tomorrow, yes, I will play Persona 5. I really want to play Persona. It's been a while too. And it will give me time to level up my jobs too in this game too. So, Persona 5 will be for tomorrow. What time exactly, I'm not too sure, but I'll take a look. Because I don't want to coincide with Icy's stream either, if he's going to be doing it around noon my time too, so yeah. Android 18 look-alike. Anyway, we will... I'm not late on that one. Yeah, I know. We'll see where it goes. Alright guys, thanks again for dropping by. Have a good rest of your morning, day, night, whatever. And I will see you guys tomorrow with Persona 5. So until then, take care. And bye-bye.